G'day, my name's Ruben Ingall, and this is a short video about how I made these lights flash in sync with my drum machine. I worked on this in the few weeks leading up to a gig in late May 2025. But first, the briefest bit of background. I've been making music with a no-input mixer for a few years, and I made a primer video about NIMB that you can check out. Then I made a drum synth with a few rhythm patterns in Pure Data and put that on a Raspberry Pi, controlled by some MIDI knobs and pads. I made a video all about that too, and I've been refining it since then and doing some gigs with it. I've long been inspired by Lucas Abela, aka Justice Yeldum, aka Grandpa. If you don't know his stuff, go do your own deep dive. He's an incredible artist, most known for playing contact mic'd glass. I first saw him 2005 supporting Wolf Eyes. His more recent stuff using modular is so great, and he's got these reactive lights in his rig. I've actually seen this iteration of his act a couple of times, but I saw a video of it recently and something twigged like, hey, why don't I try something like that? And to me, the low-hanging fruit idea that was achievable was to get my Pure Data patch to trigger a flash of light every time it triggered a drum hit. So I got Pure Data sending UDP packets to a Python script, which switched the Pi's pins on and off. And yeah, I could flash an LED in time with the beat. Then I got those pins talking to a relay module so I could control the switching on and off of mains power. I had recently bought a 10-pack of these downlights because they're used all through our house, and they're LED, which as far as I understand it means it's relatively okay to switch them on and off a lot. Here's a test I did while actually playing some music. I knew that if I wanted to bring this to a real venue, it'd need to look like and actually be less of an electrocution hazard. So I almost bought an enclosure and a bunch of sockets and parts to build my own unit. And then I thought, wait, I'm basically building a power board. What if I just find a chunky power board and mod it and use that existing housing? To take apart the power board, I needed one of these triangle-headed screwdrivers for taking apart stuff that the manufacturers quite rightly think that consumers shouldn't be taking apart. So I pulled out one of the sockets and the surge protector circuit to make room for my relay, and that left me with 3 sockets which matched my 3 drum elements of kick, snare and hi-hat. I soldered it up, but yes, eagle-eyed viewers will notice I messed up the color coding of the live and neutral wires, but I don't plan on opening this up again. Here's me testing with the 3 lights for kick, snare and hi-hat. And I gradually refined the code side of things after making a few rookie mistakes on that side. Here's my test the night before the gig with folded cellophane to be like color gels. And this is where I got up to with developing this unit for now. I scored this bread crate the morning of the gig, and I'd been meaning to do this for ages. Sorry, not sorry to Baker's Delight, but it really beats packing everything up and connecting it, disconnecting, repacking, etc., etc. Finally, here's some clips of it in action at the gig. It's improvised noise dance music. I would say the influences are things like Container, JK Flesh, Holy Fuck, acid techno in general. I reckon I'll have another release out later in the year that better documents this kind of style I'm trying to do. So I think there's a bunch I could improve just in the patch and code side of things. Like I could make, when I adjust the drum release time, have that affect the length of the light flash. Or I could set it to a color switch from one light to another on each hit instead of a flash. I could try getting hold of bigger lights, and of course it would be sick with heaps more smoke machine fog going on. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.